YouTube, it's Sierra. I know it's been quite some time since I've made my last video. I think it's been over a month at this point, so my bad on that. I don't know if you by chance follow me on Instagram, but I posted an update on there about a week ago, maybe a little bit longer. Long story short, my life has just been crazy town, to say the least. Me and my whole family, including the kids, we had a horrific stomach bug go through our house. Don't know what happened, but that was awful. It was a rough couple of days for sure. And then we actually recently listed our house for sale. So I've been super busy with cleaning and showings and just kind of getting the house ready to hit the market and things like that. So it's been very, very busy, to say the least. So thank you so much for sticking it out with me and being patient as I've tried to kind of get my life back together. It's been very difficult to find a couple of hours to dedicate to just sitting down, recording, filming, editing, posting, all the things. So finally I have some time today. So wanted to come on here and give you guys a little update about where I'm at with my goals, how I'm feeling, what's going on with my health journey, kind of from a general standpoint. So that's what we'll be going over today. And real quick before we get into it, if this is your first time meeting me, again, hi, my name is Sierra. A little bit about myself and my story. A few years ago, I was significantly overweight and at the unhealthiest point of my whole life. I was over 250 pounds. So I began a completely natural health journey and I lost over 80 pounds fully naturally with just a calorie deficit and regular moderate exercise. Shortly after that, I got pregnant back to back and motherhood has been absolutely wonderful, but I've regained about 30 pounds back following those pregnancies. So now that I'm postpartum, I'm here online documenting the part 2 of my health journey, where I'm on a mission to lose 30 pounds by the end of this summer. So come along with me as I work on reclaiming my health, wellness, and body as a postpartum mom. All right, so it's been a while since we've last caught up with each other, so let's just dive right into it. Let's talk about where I'm at with my weight. From the last time that we talked, I believe I was in the low 180s. I'll put a screen grab right here because I'm having a hard time remembering that exact weight off the top of my head. But I remember I was somewhere around the low 180s. I have some really exciting news as far as my current weight. Let's go ahead and check out this weigh-in from today. Hey everyone, it's May 29th, 2026. Let's go ahead and do my weigh-in. $178.4. So as you guys saw, I am currently weighing at 178.4. You may remember from the very start of my documenting on YouTube journey, I was weighing in at 193.1 pounds. So I'm down almost 15 pounds since my very first vlog. That is very, very exciting, and I'm so proud and happy to share that news with you guys. Just to recap, I've accomplished that 15-pound loss purely with a calorie deficit and by exercising. Long story short, every day I track my macros, I track what I'm eating, I track how much water I'm drinking, and I make sure that I'm burning more calories than I'm consuming. So that difference between how many calories I'm eating versus how many I'm burning every day is causing a deficit, forcing me to lose fat essentially. So because I've been doing that for several months at this point, which is kind of crazy to think about, I'm down almost 15 pounds, which is awesome. I hope you guys are proud. I know I'm proud, and I'm so excited to share that news with you guys. So that is my current weight update. As far as my most recent habits, you guys saw a little bit on my channel. I was doing some meal preps and talking about that. I even showed you guys one of them that I did a few weeks ago. I have been consistently doing that pretty much since that video where I showed you. That has been a huge help. I know meal prepping can be kind of monotonous and kind of boring for some people. Definitely is a bit repetitive when it comes to the foods I'm eating, but keeping it simple and keeping the same foods on rotation And having those foods readily available for me have been a game changer when it comes to tracking my food and maintaining that calorie deficit. Specifically, lately I've been making a ton of taco bowls. Basically, it's just rice, beans, ground beef, fajita bell peppers, and salsa and guacamole. It's pretty simple, but it's delicious, it's filling, lots of protein, lots of fiber, and of course, it's relatively low calorie because I measure out all of my ingredients, very similar to how you guys saw in my previous video where I showed you my cooking. Pretty much the same thing, just with the taco bowls. So that's been very, very helpful. Just having everything planned out for me already takes a lot of the guesswork out of what am I gonna have for dinner, what am I gonna snack on later, because it's already cooked and ready to go. I just spend my Sundays doing the cooking and measuring, and then for the rest of the week, I'm pretty much good to go. Obviously, it's been working, as you guys saw from my current weigh-in. It has been showing results. So I'm gonna keep doing that. Like I said, I've been doing that already consistently for the last few weeks. It's definitely paying off in my opinion. So I'm gonna keep doing that. I'm gonna keep that up as it's really been a helpful tool. Another exciting update, you may have seen in my Instagram post, I bought a bunch of new clothes. I realized the other day that like majority of the clothes in my closet I don't wear or I don't like anymore, etc. I'm just really not feeling them. So I decided, hey, I'm gonna buy some new clothes. Like I wanna feel pretty, I wanna feel nice. Let's just go ahead and get a couple of pieces. Well, as I was shopping, I realized that I actually am a couple sizes smaller than I was previously. Obviously, with being postpartum, weights and measurements do fluctuate a lot, but I was really excited and really encouraged to see that. I went from about an extra large down to a medium to large. Depending on the brand, of course, that does have some influence on exactly what size I am, but I'm about a large right now. So that's really, really exciting. And I actually went down a whole dress size as well. I previously had a size 10 dress. It was a beautiful dress, one of my favorites, and it was fitting pretty loose. So I actually went on Poshmark and found the exact same dress in one size smaller. So I reordered it in a size 8 and it fits like a glove. So I'm so excited about that. That's a huge win and I can keep wearing my favorite dress. So I mean, that's also a plus too. And also, sorry in advance if you hear some squealing. My baby is playing in her bassinet, so sorry in advance if you hear that. Another update that I want to share with you guys is I am actually no longer a part of the Fitbit family. I got an Apple Watch now, so I'm pretty excited about that. This is my first time really using one and still trying to figure it out and get all of the tips and tricks in order. It's way more advanced, way more high tech, way more informative than my Fitbit. So I've had this thing since last Sunday, so I'm definitely still needing a bit more practice and a bit more time to figure everything out. Gosh, I feel like such a boomer when I say that, but it's the truth. Like, it's a whole different ball game than Fitbit versus the Apple Watch. So I am trying to figure everything out. I'm watching all the tutorial videos and playing with it and checking out the apps and things like that. But so far, so good. I'm really happy with it. And obviously with me having an iPhone, it just kind of makes sense since they use the same iOS and everything. One thing that I have found to be a bit different is the way that I have to track my food and my water. In Fitbit's app, it's kind of an all-in-one type of deal. In the app, you can see your activity, you can see how many calories you've burned, and you can log your food and your water directly in the Fitbit app. I do kind of miss that because with the Apple Watch, their app is quite different. Their app is geared very much towards fitness and activity only. For tracking macros and tracking food in general, I have to use a third-party app. Right now I'm using MyFitnessPal. I've used it before years ago and it's pretty good. Just obviously it's a third app that I have to use. Thankfully, it does sync with my watch, so it's not like it's entirely separate. I can still view it on my watch, but it's a separate app. So it's just one extra step that I have to do to log my food and do all my measurements and things like that. But I think overall the switch was about time. Like I said, just made sense with me having an iPhone. It just kind of works better. And it's super cute too, so there's that. So in the future, when it comes to showing you guys my activity and showing you my food intake, I'll be using the Apple Watch fitness app and MyFitnessPal since I've transitioned away from Fitbit itself. And then my last kind of update to share with you guys, I recently joined a accountability group, I guess. I met some lovely ladies through a Facebook group for weight loss support. And I found a couple of these amazing girls that we started a group chat together, and every day we've been encouraging each other to make healthy food choices, to get our exercise in. A lot of them are also mothers, so it's been really nice to have support of like-minded moms who are on a mission to change and improve their health as well. So that's been a really awesome support system for me, and if by chance you're in that group and you're seeing this video, hi, shout out to you, you're amazing. And yeah, it's just been a really great experience with them so far. And I'm really excited to have people in my community who can cheer me on, and vice versa, I can cheer on too. So that's kind of all the updates that I have for you guys. Like I said, I know it's been a couple of weeks since I've made my last video, and again, I do apologize for that. It's just been so busy in my life lately. I'm gonna try to upload another video soon. Hopefully it won't be another month, but no promises. We may be moving by then, who knows? There's just a lot of uncertainty as far as what my schedule is gonna look like for the next few weeks. So as I'm trying to navigate that, again, I thank you guys so much for your support and patience in advance as I'm going through this next chapter of my life with my family. And before we forget, let me show you guys my updated milestone calendar. Let's go ahead and grab that real quick. All right, everyone, here is my weight loss milestone calendar. I know that I owe you guys a hike. I just need a bit more time with this moving situation and all that stuff. So bear with me, but let's go ahead and get this thing updated. So I weighed in at 178.4. today. So let's go ahead and get these milestones updated. 183, I think that's a reward sign. All right, I owe myself a new workout set, so that's awesome. That's my reward for reaching the 183 milestone. So I'll definitely be picking that up very soon, and hopefully in my next video, I'll have it here to show you guys. Oh, another challenge. Let's check that out. All right, so we are halfway there. So I need to post an updated side-by-side pic. So in my next update, I will give you guys those updated side-by-side photos. You might remember from my first couple of videos, I did take some front and side pictures of my body to show my weight loss progress. So I'll make sure to get some updated pictures and show you guys in that next video. All right, so since I'm at 178.4, we're gonna go ahead and stop here. Look how close we are to the finish line, you guys. 165 is right around the corner, which is so exciting. All right, everyone. Well, I hope you enjoyed those updates and checking out the updated milestone calendar. Those rewards and challenges are coming, I promise. Just bear with me. Life is crazy. Thank you so much for sticking it out with me and coming along with me for my health journey. Please like and subscribe. That would mean the world to me. Even if you're just checking out my videos for the first time, that is very encouraging and means a lot to me. So thank you all so much, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye.